Welcome back, everybody. My name is Phil.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Sam.
And we're Bars and Barbells as a team. We got Buddy Guy today for the first time on the channel. What kind of woman is this? We're arriving at this song because of a request from Bobby. Thank you so much for another paid request, Bobby. You've been supporting the channel many times over the past 6, 7, 8 months. Yes. I don't even know how long now.
We appreciate the support so much. So thank you, Bobby.
He's one of our earlier subscribers and he's stuck around. He's really enjoyed, and we've really enjoyed his diverse selection of music. The last one that we did from him was Overkill.
Yes, and there's been so many different types of music he suggested. Yeah,
and Overkill is a heavy metal, thrash metal band. So this is going to be much different, I believe.
Yeah, now we're here at a bluesy kind of vibe.
That's what we've kind of gotten so far with Buddy Guy, and our little bit of research that we've done is that he's an influential blues artist, has won 8 Grammys and influenced a lot of guitar players like Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix, who are well renowned, obviously. Yes. So, that's cool because I didn't know, I have never heard the name Buddy Guy before.
Me either.
Hopefully we're saying that correctly, by the way, and it's not Guy or something like that. It's Guy.
If it is, let us know in those comments, but be nice, please.
But influential blues artist, and really, I think, like I said, had been setting the landscape for the people that we know of now. I mean, we didn't really know much about Jimi Hendrix or Eric Clapton before we started this journey. So it's cool now, we're going back even further in time, right?
Yeah, and it's cool to see like some of the people that you've watched or listened to and you're like, wow, they're incredible, to learn like where they got some of their inspiration from.
Right. It's all got to start somewhere, right? Yeah. Everybody has a mentor that they look to, right? So I'm interested to see what this is going to be all about. I don't know if we're going to get some of that guitar playing in this one. But Bobby's, like I said, really been supportive. We appreciate that. And we always appreciate you guys as well coming through and leaving support on our videos. It's always tremendously overwhelming sometimes when we get all these comments.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep up with a lot of it, but we've learned so much stuff from you guys.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got a quick little pop quiz question for them, right?
So we have a question for you guys, and that is, what award did Buddy Guy receive from the President of the United States?
That's right. If you know that answer,
that's pretty cool. He got an award from the President?
He did. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So nowadays, I don't know if that holds as much weight because there's so much scheming going on all over the place. It's like, did you really get it, or am I just giving it to you because it's going to benefit me from giving you that award? So,
but for this time period, I feel like that's pretty cool.
It was probably more relevant around that time period. And I think he was. Do you remember what year he was born in?
46, I believe.
No, he was born in before that. I think it was 1931.
31.
I think so. He's like an OG.
An OG.
And like the music standpoint,
with this hat, he looks like an OG too in this picture.
Well, yeah, especially for like America, right? Like I feel like he would have been really important to the historical development of music in America.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. I want to hear this guy. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Must be open. I think I saw an angel just walk by. Hey, the gates of heaven must be open. I think I saw an angel just walk by. I heard a blind man scream and say, now there goes a sight for my soul eyes. There goes a sight for my soul eyes.
Okay.
Now there goes a sight for my soul eyes. What kind of woman is this? You should be locked up, pretty girl.
Let's go.
In my bedroom with me.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, you should be locked up, pretty girl. Me. So we could do the same thing that Adam did under that old apple tree. What he did under that apple tree. What he did under that apple tree. Well, well, famous place.
Buddy Guy is the man. He's not the
killing
guy.
me.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's literally killing me. I'm loving this like soulful but funky groove we got going on.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like you said, it's got this funky, really strong rhythm and driving groove to it with this electric guitar, and that's where you start to hear that blend of that Jimi Hendrix feel.
I was gonna say it reminds me a lot of the stuff we listened to from Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that. I think from the energy electric guitar feel, but I think it also reminds me a little bit of, I don't know him as an artist very well, but from what we've heard covers of his song "A Man's World," James Brown.
Yes.
Right, in the way he's using his vocal.
Yeah, it does remind me of that a lot.
Right, the way he's
like the
emphasizing the words and coming in and out of the lyrics with it, and so it's got like this combination of that soul aspect, and then you've got Jimi Hendrix combined, which is just wild and surreal to me.
Electric and
and obviously very comedic.
Lock her up in my bedroom.
Having a little bit of fun with it as well, and I really enjoy that. And it's interesting, like the mix, because I really feel like he's in my ear. Like I really feel like he's getting right in there with his vocal, and I don't. That's something that sticks out to me. Like I don't really feel like I hear that. I don't know if it's just the way the mixes are in today's music, but or maybe it's just his vocal in particular that is really able to, the frequency that he has, that is able to do that. But then you have, again, layering of the mix kind of in the background. You have some of the brass, and I don't really know what it is because it's like so far back and very, very subtle. But I think it adds a nice touch to that blues flavor as well. So I'm loving this one thus far.
Me too. I love it.
What do you love about it?
I'm definitely adding it to my playlist.
What do you love about it?
I mean, I think like my favorite first and foremost of it is his vocal. Like I just think that it's fun, it's
smooth.
Playful. Yeah, but it's also smooth and just pleasant to listen to. And I really like I said in the beginning, right, that kind of like funky beat. It's like that
groove.
Like that mix of the soulfulness from the vocal but the playful funky groove from the instrumentation. I feel like it sits together really well. It's like a mix of like blues and soul music together, which I really like. And obviously, as if you guys have been here for a while, I've been developing my journey with blues music, and I like it. But I feel like I said, the instrumentation is very bluesy, but I feel like his vocal is different than other blues stuff that we've listened to, and I really enjoy that. It's good.
All right, well, let's see if that continues in the last 2 minutes here.
There's always some good-looking girls hanging around this famous place. Well, hey, there's always some good-looking girls hanging around this famous place. Talking about legends now. Oh, but this particular one looked like something from outer space. She looked like something from outer space. What kind of woman is this? What kind of woman is this? What kind of woman is this? Ooh. What kind of woman is this? Look at that. She shakes all over when she walk. She made a blind man see, made a dumb man talk. Oh. What kind of woman is this? Shucks. Tell me. Hey, what kind of
We got a banger from Buddy.
I feel like this is the kind of song that, like, if you're envisioning like the optimal environment to listen to it, I feel like being in like a small little music club, like intimate setting at a music club or like a restaurant or something would be really cool to hear something like that.
Yeah, I totally agree. That would be a great scene.
Yeah.
What I was really coming to realize in the second half was the life that everything has in what we were listening to. I don't know if this has been remastered. I'm assuming it must have been for when it was recorded, because everything has so much life to it. And I assume it was probably recorded and intended to sound that way. And like you said, live would have intended to sound that way. Mm-hmm. Recording equipment at the time probably wouldn't have been as good, but listening to it, everything had so much life to it. Like in particular, you mentioned the groove and the beat that you really liked. And to me, listening to it a little more thoroughly in the second half, I noticed the kick and the snare was so prominent and had so much life to it, so much pop. And that was also
really setting like the tone for the song.
Yeah, and then also with the bass, same thing. And we knew the electric guitar was standing out, right? Mm-hmm. We'd made mention of that already. But everything had so much life, and that was, the cherry on top with his vocal, like I said, was right there in my ear. So, but the percussion that was being used, I felt like added almost like a hip hop groove to it in some ways. I know that's kind of maybe the blues, R&B influence, but I did feel like it was like, wow, this is such a strong beat, like you had mentioned. But when I was really, really paying attention to it, it was just like you could see the fireworks coming out of the kick drum and the snare drum, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, and I think the thing that I thought was cool, like listening to it after we talked halfway through, is that I feel like a lot of the time when you're like the mix was almost perfect, because it's like a lot of the time when you're listening to something, if the vocal is too much at the forefront, it's like you almost like miss out on some of the instrumentation, mm-hmm. or if the instrumentation is too prominent, it takes away from the vocal. But I feel like these were like mixed perfectly, like you said, like the vocal was at the very much of the forefront and very prominent, but it wasn't taking away from being able to pick out any of those sounds in the instrumentation.
Oh, it was a great mix. I love this mix. I don't know,
that was really good.
Who mixed it or what, but if you guys
ever see this and you did that, good job.
If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I have a background in recording engineering, so I really, really like when I can hear specifics in the mix that stand out to me, and I love this. This is like something I would have tried to mix it this way, so I really resonated with that. It was a great pick, Bobby. I really enjoyed this song.
This might be my favorite one that you've recommended,
and that's saying a lot. And so I would have never come across Buddy Guy if it wasn't for the suggestion by Bobby, and I could see the influence, and now I want to check out more from him.
Me too. I definitely want to.
You guys can let us know in those comments. Give us some details, because I'm sure there's a ton that we don't know about him. We do a little bit of research in advance, but not enough that we become experts. So we appreciate when you provide those insights in the comments. And before we go, we got to give them an answer. What's that answer, Samantha?
Yes. So he won a very special award from the president, and that was the National Medal of Arts. And that was due to his contributions to the creation and growth of the arts at the time.
That's right. So he was influential.
Yes.
That's for sure. 8
very
Grammys.
Prestigious award.
I think he got a Lifetime Grammy Award as well.
Yeah, so he has a lot of impressive awards.
Yeah. And
rightfully so.
Rightfully so from our first listen. So if you guys want to add anything that we should listen to, we'd appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, it's your first time on the channel, we want you to come alongside us on this journey. And you can do that by hitting the subscription button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, because you might miss something. YouTube is a little bit finicky at times. So we make sure that everybody hits that notification bell, because we don't want you missing any of these great videos like Buddy Guy. And we drop 2 videos every single day. We drop comedy, music, and sports. So all different kinds of music as well, right? All different kinds of sports and all different kinds of comedy.
Yeah.
So we got
large variety we have here.
We got lots of different flavors. This is like a restaurant. There's, you go on the menu. There's all different kinds of stuff.
Pick and choose whatever you want.
And you can always go through our older content. We got lots of playlists as well. I've been meaning to mention that we've got tons of playlists for all different kinds of artists. So if you go to our homepage, you can find those. Anyway, Sam, I'm going to shut up. You want to add anything?
No, that was 2 thumbs up from me. I love that. That's going on my work playlist. You guys can just envision me sitting at my desk, jamming out to that. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later, guys.